Welcome back to, I was going to say the CFD, no. Welcome back to Kingdom Come 2. Okay. How much groschen do I have? 18,534, that's not too bad. Okay. We'll buy this as well, just for now, until I can actually use that perk. Okay. There we go. Well, I was thinking we could start while we wait for this. We could start this one. No, not that one. The Royal Physician. So I got some pizza, so I'm gonna be eating that a bit. Yeah, I am actually hungry. Just give me a second, guys. I need to grab a slice. Reminds me of my first day of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. We had pizza. Alright.
Be careful. Hear ye! Andreas Grimmel, bailiff of Footstep,
Greetings to you.
greetings, and to you.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
Just change first. Armor would...
All right. I'll be back.
Will that do?
I'm ready. Let's...
Excellent.
There's nothing...
Just change
All right.
Hmm.
I'm ready.
Excellent. All right then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course. You can count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedlets? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't. They don't let just anyone into the monastery. I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Some most clerical looking outfit. Yes, please give me his armor. Holy yes, please give me his fucking hubris. Yes, please.
Father Abbot.
Albert,
My friend. Christ be praised. Greetings, Master Albec. I heard you returned from Padua, but truth be told, I didn't expect you. So tell me, what brings you to my doorstep?
Worthy Father, I thank you for the welcome. I've come to ask a favor, but...
Drop the formality, my friend. We've known each other a long time.
Very well. I simply need an audience with King Sigismund. It's about his brother's health.
You can surely request an audience.
I could, but I'd hoped your influence might help make it happen.
Oh, I think you overestimate my influence. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albec. The king cares about it.
Actually... Forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. As far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing? I pray it's not the Black Death, but as I said, we can't rule it out yet.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
That's right, we got Void to the painter.
What are we going to do, Albec?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albec, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work.
Last time I was in the monastery, I had to solve a murder case. But also, you had to free the guy, and then Had to beat him up.
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so. Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary.
I'm sorry.
Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from settlers. And now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters.
John of the Order. That's Templar. Holy shit, that's Black Templar armor. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. I just realized I have everything. You got my shovel at least? Really? I just had it.
It's your bloody fault anyway. Oh, I struck you first, and that should have ended the duel, but no. You just had to have the last blow.
So, this is the Confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
I'm feeling it now, all right. My skull's pounding so bad I'm seeing double.
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him, it's clearly taken a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Begging your pardon, sir, but who exactly are you?
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albek. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Skalitz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albek.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi. Gentlemen?
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume
that's
the
gonna be the
abbot
main guy
summoned
that
you
causes
for
the
the same
plague.
reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all. All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They
Oh,
might
wait,
as well
what?
be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
You're
He's like me.
you say? Well now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Fuck, he's suspicious as hell.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhina. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the
Crispin?
sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's...
Once you've found something, come back.
I feel like this isn't just gonna be complete alchemy. I hear people talking about swords and armors and shit that they find. And, yeah. Okay, let's get to work.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about the souls I help unburden of their sins. And the trust I'd be betraying.
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber. Opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
And why don't you look at that?
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
I understand. I won't pressure you. Get some rest.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's how a little...
Gotta calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly. It's like someone stabbed me with a red-hot poker.
Okay. Dandelion. Perfect. Fuck, there's so much rats. They're probably the fucking ones that bought the flag. Probably that wall right outside. What's the fucking bit?
You're always welcome here.
Dude.
Good day to you.
You're Zdeněk, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albic is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blazena?
All sorts. She's a...
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible.
Whatever it is.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry. And she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but...
That sounds promising.
Where does Blazena...
What for?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albic here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena.
All right. No need. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed...
I'll take a look there. Who was Blazena closest with?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting.
And how do I recognise Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
That helps. Thank you.
Where do I find...
That's her. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect.
Okay. We'll save... Wait. Yeah, we'll save the game here, because he said he's got the keys. The pantry sounds like a source, and I feel like I'm gonna have to end up taking it later.
Praise the Lord.
Greetings to you two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be good. That's our first pickpocket of the game.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room. But we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her. And anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
Yeah, she is damn.
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
Don't worry, I won't let that happen. If it comes to it, I'll speak to the abbot in your favour.
And the abbot will listen to you.
If not to me, then he'll listen to Master Albic for sure. He's a royal physician, and that counts for something.
All right then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel! I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar out.
And what sort of...
The entrance is...
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blazena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it. And you keep it to yourself too.
Fuck. What's the bit they all
Where
got
did Blazena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already...
That'll do for now.
Right.
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albic...
And how is Blazena...
I don't know. I don't want to frighten you, or give you false hope, either. But at least she's in good hands.
Let's hope she recovers.
That was probably a best response I gave. Okay. Holy shit!
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
And he didn't have anything. She's awfully suspicious. Oh, sorry, she's awfully suspicious. Another key to pantry.
I know. When the young novice Benedict came to see her, he turned white as a...
Suspiciously a lot of coin. Me takes the coin.
Just rushed her to the infirmary.
Suspiciously a lot of coin, so I took the coin. The flies being around here isn't good. Okay. How big is this monastery? Oh shit. That's quite big. Well, not big, but it's big. Is that a vineyard? Those vineyards. They grow their own. Really want to go to a monastery IRL. Okay, our next objective is to search the cellar.
Good to see you. Greetings, Master Guard.
I want to get your Hubert. The horse can't get here. Shit. Hopfield. I don't believe those are grapevines. Usually you see grapevines vertically. Sorry, horizontally, not vertically. I know that because I used to work on one and my parents currently work on vineyards. Okay.
Huh? It's just... Greetings.
Greetings. You look like the one in charge here.
Aye. I'm responsible for making sure our men don't fall into idleness. I'm Carl, a brother-in-arms of the Order of Teutonic Knights.
Oh, you're
My name's
Teutonic
Henry.
Knights.
I came to Sedlets with Master Albic.
That makes more
I'm his
sense.
protector.
That's a duty for a seasoned warrior. Would you care for a training?
What are the rules?
We start with the short sword. We use wooden weapons. I had to ban iron, or some of these blokes would have ended up... The duel lasts until one fighter...
Come and fight. I can handle any of you with one hand tied behind my back.
You've got courage, I'll give you that. Or maybe just a big mouth.
I'm just saying. There's not much that can surprise me anymore. I've fought to the death with many noble knights and some right rotten bastards. And I'm still breathing. Besides that, I've got experience in tournaments. I won in Kuttenberg.
If that's true, all the better for our men. At least they'll get a proper workout. So, let's not waste time.
Get a proper
Your first
workout.
opponent will be
Hurt.
Mark. We've
Mark.
recruited him this year in Moravian Pisek. He's new to our ranks, but he's already proven he can handle a weapon.
Let's fight.
Oh, what the fuck?
That was a fine fight to watch. You didn't go easy on Mark at all.
I
With
barely
you
did
at
either.
Master Albic's side, he's got nothing to fear.
Aye. I know my way around a sword.
What about with a shield and axe? Want to show me what you've got?
Of course. A true warrior needs to handle every weapon.
That's right. Your next opponent.
I'm using axes now. I'm not as good with these. Shit.
You ought to be ashamed.
I'm all yours!
Die, you wretch!
You mad fool!
Hold up. Do I have any axe combos? Oh, heavy weapon combos? Okay, hold up. That's probably That's pretty angry. Oh shit.
Fuck you! That wasn't a bad...
He is indeed.
If you've got any...
I was just...
Excellent!
Okay, combat, heavy weapons, combos. Knee crush. Oh, I've lost up. Middle whore. Up, right, left. Up, right. Oh, that worked. Up.
Someone better hold
Oh shit. Up, right.
Your second victory. Your... What would you say if I... We'd fight with long swords. Langschwert is a noble weapon. Will you...
Of course.
Glad to...
I love it. Show up here, instantly sword fighting.
In God's name!
Don't fuck yourself! To get me like that, you're truly a master with the longsword.
I must say, I haven't had such a close fight in a long time.
Likewise, allow me to personally thank you. Everyone I've trained who managed to beat me in a duel, I've given a sword from our Order's armory. Let it be a token of your martial prowess. And remember, the Order is always looking for capable men.
Can I join now?
Your gift, Carl. And thank you for the offer, but I can't go with you. I'm needed.
And you're clearly one of those who keeps their word. But should you feel I still have something to teach you, I can pass on some...
Thanks.
God be
with you. And that's one way. That's how we get ourselves a fucking sword. We now have a sword, for in case.
You said you...
You showed what you can do in the arena. Now isn't the time.
How long have you been in the Order?
For as long as I can remember. My father wasn't the most warm-hearted man, but he was well aware of his sins, so as penance, he dedicated me to the Virgin Mary. I grew up in Komatau, but shortly after my confirmation, I was sent to the Order in Marienburg. That's a castle in Poland. The most beautiful I've ever seen.
That must have been hard, leaving home so young.
It was a relief. I only found my true family among the brothers of the Order.
What is your mission?
To fulfill Christ's teachings, of course. Soon we'll march to Poland to fight the infidels.
Who's your commander?
Ritterbruder Ludolf. I would trust him with my life.
Is he strict with you?
He's above all fair. But yes, he needs to keep us in line.
Fucking badass. I'd happily lockpick your shit. Like, holy fuck. You guys are badass.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
My bad.
Then I'll help out at the Tropo, Commander.
I love how doing that just gave me an instant stamina boost. Just run over, do that. I bet you it's in some tutorial of what to do when you first start here, so you can get yourself a sword. I mean, it's just a military sword, but like, I've got the gladiator perk.
Guten Tag. Was willst du?
Sir.
Yes? If it's nothing that would disturb the delicate peace...
I just wanted to ask, what brings you here? Into a situation like this?
My journey to Bohemia originally had a different goal. The Order has interests all throughout Europe, and the Kingdom of Bohemia is no exception. We are seeking support. Capable men and supply. I had plans to deal with certain nobles as well as Sigismund himself. But this is instead of diplomatic negotiations, so that we can support the abbot and prevent the infection from spreading. Duty is duty. Whatever form, the monks seek order and discipline in their
Can I
faith and
just say
work.
this now?
We seek order and discipline in the...
Sir, you mentioned, does that mean I could join?
Ha ha! It's not that simple. First of all, you must be from Germany. Or at least, speak German.
Well,
I understand. And second of all, to join a German order of knights, what do...
I have to be a knight?
That is right. But even if you are not either of those things, you can still join us as a half-brother. Halbbrüder. They are not subject to such strict rules of poverty, cleanliness, or obedience as we are. And they do not have...
Your name, sir, Ludolf. It isn't very common, but I think I've heard it before.
Perhaps you have heard of Saint Ludolf.
Ah,
yes. It is rather by chance that I, his namesake, am now here among the Cistercians. He vehemently defended the church's rightful properties against the Duke of Saxony, who tortured him to death for our order is now in a somewhat... I therefore often pray to my namesake.
What does your order do?
What does your order do?
Our order, the Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem, founded directly in the Holy Land, stands as a bulwark against paganism. We spread the Christian faith among nations that have not yet been baptized, and we administer the lands that we have conquered with God's help from the pagan Prussians and in the Baltic region. From our stronghold in Marienburg, we spread the Christian faith, build castles, towns and monasteries, and bring settlers from Germany to populate these lands.
Oh, you can only get his armor through mods.
I'll be going now.
May God...
Viel Erfolg, Heinrich.
What? I'm just saving. I know I'm gonna have to load, but like...
I'll help you arrest him.
I just want to try something. No, just hold up.
There's a murderer about. Stop beating him.
You want some...
You won't escape punishment.
I bash you in the face myself, but I'll leave that up to the experts.
Victory awaits!
Unbelievable.
Or you'll be sorry, you bastard.
I just want to check that
The
Show what you're
Fury's
made
too
of.
good for you.
For glory and carnage, die!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
The stocks with him.
For God's will, die!
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield. Take that!
What are you doing?
Victory or death! Death!
If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the
Okay,
world
go.
to execute you on the spot.
There's no escape!
Oh shit. Oh fuck. I tried. Okay.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. Like you.
Pardon me, I got the hiccups. Oh no, the PTSD. I just hope we don't have curfews and have to attend shit.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Mother of mercy, our hope to you we cry.
Oh.
Some ugly rumours about them.
Yeah, what kind of rumors?
Well, I hear they burnt down several villages, pillaged.
Hello, Mr. LaBerry.
What's going on? You're all covered in blood, lad.
Your brother Crispin, right?
Ah, yes. Poor God has blessed him with an... But no. Such thoughts help...
My name is Henry.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me?
He has a... Then it's the fifth...
Thanks. What exactly?
He's working on it. He knows...
What book was...
It's called...
And what's the...
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the... But he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of... He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their work. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium. He spent so...
Don't worry. Who here in...
Most likely, brother...
Celestin. Thanks.
Till we meet again.
It's almost empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
It's a whole lot of law books. We want skill books. Well, the scriptorium, I think that's different, but he's apparently a librarian. There's too much shit to do.
Our hope to you we cry. The church is supposed to set an example.
Excuse me. What else are we supposed to do? Pray for better times? Better to pray for generous benefactors.
The Lord said that the greedy will not enter his kingdom.
Could say perhaps it's upstairs?
Plans of the cellars. What did he need those for?
Oh, is that soap? Yep. Even if we don't lockpick any, like, even if we don't steal, lockpicking all these gives us like a chunk of XP. Oh. All that for that? I'm sorry, but that's fucking bullshit. I am the soap thief. Okay. We need to somehow get there. I'll take you.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Pour forth, we beseech thee.
What do you know about...
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same...
How does
Why are you even...
Master Al...
I see.
Really?
What did you want?
How does
Same as Yaroslav.
Okay.
Really?
What makes you...
Simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium. Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav.
That's really not my aim. But, and if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the...
Wait. Don't say anything to Crispin. Because... Oh dear.
Word of honor.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorium. But after he went down the stairs, But when I went in after...
Okay.
There's just one... Has Yaroslav spoken to brothers?
I don't think so.
So you mean he...
He hardly sees...
All of them have gone into some cellar.
For going to the...
What if he... Look, well...
And when...
In the...
Okay.
The wench you saw...
I don't know.
That's it.
He went to see a girl. The girl was talking to some monk, and they went to the cellar, and so... What's that guy? And she's clearly been stealing money. She got a bunch of money, so she's probably been selling that fine wine from the cellar.
Brother Petr.
Yes.
My name's Henry.
Of course. Would you like...
Yes.
I mean, it'd be handy to get it shown around
Our
the rest
monastery
just
was
completes
the
it.
first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands.
I'm sorry.
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order.
The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
Greetings.
Excuse me.
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
I'm sorry.
We're just gonna play some marker here. So both of those. Thankfully with the Explorer perk we can find places quite quickly. Oh. Fuck, you move so slow. I already have a sword in this, dude. Okay, hold up.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Okay.
Greetings to you.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
Oh, is that supposed to be a threat?
Yep.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
And does he trouble you, being here?
Of course not. We vacated an entire wing for His Majesty and his retinue. So he'd be comfortable, and the monastery remained peaceful. Apart from the occasional excursion, we barely noticed him.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
The king brought his closest attendants. Even his physician, whom the abbot, I believe, also asked for help.
2 royal physicians in one place? That's quite the coincidence.
Indeed. That's why I'm also curious why your master has come.
He wants to ask the abbot for something.
I see. And he hopes it'll succeed?
Well, he's rather stubborn. And he seems on good terms with the abbot, so who knows?
Indeed. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
What? Someone stole it!
I was like, what? The beating, oh, it's because they stole the crucifix.
I've been robbed! Robbed, I say! He must have been a damn good thief. I've no idea when it could have happened.
I'll have a look. Let's see if we can find him.
Bruh.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Picked up the steals chalice. That would be so funny. Steals another thing. What?
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the
I'm
Virgin
sorry.
Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
I'd like to stay in the church a little while longer. I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
Let it serve as a reminder of who tended to the souls of the people of Kuttenberg for decades.
And do you think they need it?
It'll do them good. It'd be polite to say something instead of just walking up. It'd be polite.
God bless.
Hold up. I just wanted to say it again.
Careful.
Sorry.
I understand you're admiring the place, but don't...
Sorry about that.
All right.
Oh, whoops. Just want to see how long it would take for him to realize. Garden? Garden?
I understand you want to take a little.
Greetings to you.
Hey! 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 Hey!
These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
We thank you, Heavenly
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Why are they here, specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. We'd prefer you didn't go there too much. That part of the garden lies beneath the wing occupied by His Majesty.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's
to you.
chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
That's nice. I'm learning a lot. That's the one thing I like about this game. I
The
get to
last
learn
part
about.
of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary. Please follow me.
Fuck, I'm screwed. I've only paid a little bit of groschen, and I've committed several murders of innocents. Yeah. I'm still not sure if I want to take a warrior's path within me, or, you know.
It'd be polite to say something.
I'm sorry.
To the right is the gate to the wing now occupied by King Sigismund. Don't go in. You won't get in.
He keeps saying don't go near it, but well, you're going fucking near it.
Please, try to be quiet.
Oh, I see. We were in the well. Wait, where are we? What's there? Oh, he's got this side. We need to go there. For sure.
I understand you want to. And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there places on...
Aside from the wing occupied by King Sigismund, but again, I ask you, only speak to...
Are there any other interesting...
What exactly are you...
Mostly I'm...
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting...
I'd say I...
Good luck.
And with you.
Okay. This is a church. And a church cemetery might have some interesting figures. I had to be quick. Beaver level 30. Oh, good. This is definitely the place. Probably. He hasn't seen me, so this works well. Believe it or not, that. Okay. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just blind. Also, we need to hide that body. Better. That's good. This is definitely it. No. Hold up. Hold up. The quest triggers automatically the moment silent witness ends. What quest is this? Okay. We need to check the motherfucking cellar. I think that will speedrun our progress. They mentioned it like 4 times already. Cellar, cellar, cellar. They've all gone to the cellar. Everyone except the guy from Confession.
I'll be with you.
Ooh. I'm so glad we are not bound by oath here. Like, yeah, I couldn't bring weapons in, but now I've got weapons. So, it's all good. Okay.
This must be where Yaros task. Someone's walked through the spilled wine.
What the? Hey! How did you get in here?
I should be the one asking you. Do you even know how I found this place?
No.
They say one of your brothers used to sneak in here. And one of the maids had a key to the door, too. You see where I'm going?
Oh, no.
Is that so? Then why is God punishing them both by making them sick?
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what?
Wojtek. We were.
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh no. Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue that they might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So,
that's not such an easy question. And you don't look like someone...
Then at least tell me why Yaroslav was afraid to hand over the...
Because it represents a new way of thinking. It doesn't focus so much on our Lord, but on human virtues, vices, good and...
Really?
All of them. Mind you, the book pokes fun at the church a little.
And you, as servants of God, were fine with that?
I said the church, not God. There's a difference, even if not
Right. So what was Yaroslav working on?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love. He later asked Brother Ernest and me. One of the older brothers.
Okay.
And do you know if he...
No idea. I haven't seen him for a while.
I'd best go and check on him.
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters.
And what exactly
About humor.
Okay.
Wit. Laughter. About
Oh, I like that.
Then you and he would have got on. Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
That's my man right there.
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from our Lord, among the mightiest. But the brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated, and sometimes we just
So, basically you were sitting down here telling jokes?
Among other things, but most...
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep?
Why?
Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
That's so terrible.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working. Everyone knows they exist, but no one's ever seen them.
Bro.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, "It's a sign." The older brother says, "Yes, that someone's breathing too hard."
But okay, that one wasn't too bad.
Tell me another one.
5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other. Because they all turned up.
Wow. Okay, that was kind of dark.
Tell me another one.
What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back?
A repulsor?
Appeasement.
Tell me another one.
What book has the most leaves in it? A herbarium, of course. So I went to see the apothecary, but I didn't like him at all. He was totally apathetic.
Tell me another one.
A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, "I feel a great weight on me that won't let me sleep at night." The priest replies, "Have you tried taking off your arm before going to bed?"
It's so cringe. I can't
Tell me
stop.
another one.
Brother Julian cooks fish every Friday and calls it fasting. We just call it a test of faith.
Well, that one was a bit dry.
So was Christ when he walked on water.
What do you mean?
Tell me another one.
What were the last words of St. Lawrence when Emperor Valerian had him roasted alive on a grate? Turn me over. I'm done on this side.
Okay.
All right. That's enough. I'd like to ask you something else. Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernie.
And what was Blazena doing here? She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If any, but I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How would we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazena's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you all right?
Yes. At least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
He doesn't know a thing. Unless someone slipped up during confession.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters.
How long have you been meeting?
Since the start.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly.
I've heard enough.
Wait. What about me?
I told you. If you're not feeling well...
I meant, please. Don't.
Why would I tell him?
Thank you.
I won't tell anyone because it's a good fucking book. Can I read it? Here begins the book called also known as the Carousel. Told over 10 says by 7 ladies and 3 young men. Here begins the first day. I wonder if I can actually find a copy. Take a breath.
Whew, it's damp. Chilly. But the air is clean. If the disease really spread through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else. Loads of written parchments. They really must have been meeting here for a long time.
Try the wine. You never know. The fucking shit you guys get up to. Okay.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Oh.
Christ. I'm too late. Some building plans. Looks like a church. And underneath, probably a crypt? I should tell Albic about this.
They won't ask me why he's naked, right?
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Where the hell did the Confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here. There's not much here, so where did the valuables come from?
And... oh! Your ring gives us more charisma. It's a great way to boost our charisma without, you know. Just realized. Okay, it's supposed to add to our charisma, so I'll keep it on. Okay.
So this is where they put the altar Voitor and I painted. Beautiful work. I'm sure people won't forget the name Voitor anytime soon.
I love that. I've heard you talk about drilling in the head. That's an actual thing people did, you know.
Fuck me. Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek.
I'm Henry, and I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry.
We were having a training duel. Servant Brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got to...
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Listening to you two, I'm tempted to have a duel must
go to our camp. But before that, could you judge our...
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavic. I didn't give a toss until he...
That's serious.
That she squirmed. I gave him a jab in the shoulder.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only...
I still want...
Now that's more like... We just wanted to warm up a bit, but Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes, so I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to...
Where exactly did you...
Where do you think? Right on...
Yeah, he looked like he'd Ow! He struck down at me with a full swing, straight to the
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that...
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut...
You know?
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a
it hurt.
Yeah, I'll have a...
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meisterhau. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good, solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout, though, eh, Yeshek?
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
Oh, come on. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you.
Yeah, no Luda.
Who's Lud?
Our command.
He's
the yeah.
Don't worry.
Well,
thanks. He's a good...
And Henry, when they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along... It had all my coin in it. But I can...
Do you at least...
They dragged me along the path by the pond. It was near that...
All right.
Thanks. Look, maybe we could have a rematch once they let us out of here. What do you say?
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy.
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Oh, shit.
Well, you said yourself.
True. But old or young. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell.
Jewelry? Where would he have got?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal, maybe someone else stole it. But guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to...
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft.
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular. I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Yes. You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book, but it ended up inspiring him to write something of his own, and that's what he was working on with the others.
That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the Confessor.
That's possible too.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting?
You've all come.
Shit, right there at the
Can't mean
abbot.
anything good.
The truth is,
I want his
more
collar.
are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds, and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact. Fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet. But I have certain suspicions. I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And
yes, but...
what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
I ought
to go into the church and inspect everything.
Idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going in. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against...
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request.
Help. It's for the best, Albec. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg...
I know.
Shit. trapped in a plague monastery.
Tibi Domine, fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper est prosecutus amore, nunc malis omnibus liberatum, in requiem in gredi iubias sempiterna.
There's no phone, that must be torture. Hope they got books in there.
Via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begninde perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, cum Filio tuo et Spiritu Sancto, in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Amen. Is there at least Farkle? Hi, baby. Yeah, just watching the cinematic. Damn it, I'm sick too. Maybe I've got the plague.
What now?
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
If there's anything I can do to help, tell me. The sooner you manage to get this sickness under control, the better for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well now. And here you were acting like you'd been forced to take that assistant on against your will.
Actually, that was the case. But let's get to the point. Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
Then how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've heard the same in Padua.
Sounds good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
I have to get rope, leather, and mint so I can make a plague doctor outfit. While also simultaneously being stealthy. Okay, that's quite a lot. Well. Oh. There's a stealth outfit. And we're stealth. And I was able to get myself a sword pretty quickly. And a good sword too, actually. Alright, well, we're going to leave the episode here, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and links to my About Me for Twitch and Discord. Have a good one, guys. Peace.